Jack and JT are now? What went into that decision?
Just the relationship that I have with him and like JT, like you said, JT and Jack came back, and Caden Curry, just like the brotherhood here. I wouldn't want to go nowhere else. So that's what my decision is.
There was a point last season when you said that there was ups and downs for you in sophomore year. You said Ryan Day really helped you at certain points kind of get back on track. Just, is there any way you can kind of reflect on last year and how you grew and some of the adversity in your confidence?
I just basically like the downs were just overthinking my confidence. Just trying to be that guy when it's not your time yet. So that's probably my down. But the ups was like they Coach Day, Coach Johnson, like Jack, JT, Caden Curry, those guys was around me, lifting me up, and they built my confidence back up.
How do you get to the point where you're not overthinking things?
So we have a saying in the D-line room, just Coach Jay preaches this trust the process. That's basically what I've been doing, just trusting the process, just slowing things down. Just not overthinking, like not trying to be the guy, so that's pretty much it.
Where do you feel like you saw the most growth last season for yourself?
I'll say that last stretch of the season, I would say, what game was that? After Penn State, after one of those games, it was just like I said, that first stretch, the first stretch of games, just my confidence was going up and down. Just overthinking, like I said before. But just that last stretch, everybody was uplifting me. They was talking to me, and it's pretty much it.
Coach Johnson said that you're getting out of your shell more.
Yeah.
What does that look like in practice? Speaking up more.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so I'm not a talkative person. I like to be to myself, but this upcoming junior year, Coach Johnson, he preached to me that I had to be a leader in the room, not to be more vocal in the room. So that's what I'm doing.
What's this spring been like? You're getting more reps this spring probably than any other spring?
Nah, I'll say I had more reps last spring than I did right now. Yeah.
So what is this next step then this spring for you?
Just working on my technique, just slowing the game down even more, just becoming a pro at the game.
Is it a mental adjustment at all? Because I'm sure when you got here, you probably thought 3 years in, maybe this is going to be the moment for you. But Caden too, getting to their third year. And now, as you said, JT Jack is still here. Is there sort of a mental adjustment that you have to go through now to like reset and be like, okay, this is going to be my role for this year?
Not really. It's just, of course, like you said, like everybody wants to go 3 and out, but that's not the plan. God has a plan for everybody. So, like Jack and JT, those guys decided to come back. Their class, they stated multiple times that they haven't beat the team up north, they haven't won the Natty, and my class haven't either. So, just to do it together, that would be really special.
What can you get out of this, having another year with them, I guess? Like, what have you learned so far? Have they made you better players?
Yeah.
And does this extra year with them work for you in your favor somehow?
I mean, going back to last season, it was just, that Caden Curry, myself, Jack Sawyer, JT, and Mitch Melton, like we all pushed each other. But coming into, I'll say it started winter workouts where Coach Mick was really on us about competition. Competition was preached last year, but it was just something about this past winter that everybody was like balled in at the same time. And ever since the winter started, like we've been pushing each other like to the max. So.
Last year we watched a lot of spring practice.
Yeah.
The defensive line definitely had an edge on the offensive line. How's that going so far through 6-7 practice?
I wouldn't say that it's like last spring. We're getting good work on both sides. Obviously Coach Kelly, he came in new, so the offensive line is learning new plays and stuff like that. But they're still giving us good work at the same time.
Larry said, you mentioned that there's an emphasis for players and coaches to rotate more than they did last year. Have you seen that emphasis? You said some of the young guys get more reps with 1, 2, this spring. Have you seen that already?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And knowing JT and Jack came back, the idea of rotating more, what does that do for you in terms of your rotations?
I mean, last year that was a part of the down too, of my ups and downs, like just overthinking like when I'm gonna play, I should be playing this and that. But this year I'm just taking a different approach to it, just letting God work, just playing whatever God plan is. That's what I'm doing.
How did you deal with that last year?
It was a rough patch. You know, just talking to my family back home. Just, you know, myself, I personally think that I should have been in the rotation a little bit more, but you know, like I said, God has His plans for me on the following school.
With JT and Jack announced coming back, as you said, you thought you should be in the rotation more. Is there any thought of like maybe I should leave here, or it's like I'm staying here and I'm gonna work?
There was no doubt in my mind that this is home. So when those guys told me before they broke the news that they was coming back, I was excited. Like I said before, like their class haven't beaten the team up north and won a natty yet. And my class haven't either. So just like I said, just doing that together, that would be the icing on the cake.
Larry has had defensive lines before with 4 defensive ends that all played in the NFL all at the same time. He was able to do that rotation 2016, 2017. Has he talked to you at all? Talked to you guys about those years and how he managed that?
Yeah, he talked about it all the time. Show us film in the film room all the time.
So how much of that is that a reassurance that there is a role for you this year?
I mean, I always knew it was a role, but you just never know the time of it, you know. So just following God's plan.